Welcome to For Real Talkers. I'm Bobbi.
I'm Jen.
And today we're going to be talking about what kind of challenges that you're having as a Black woman. What is your biggest challenge as a Black woman?
Right.
Right? So, for me right now, I mean, if I'm just going to keep it 100, I'm going to say, as I'm aging, maintaining my beauty. I think,
That's not hard.
Yes, it is. Maintaining my beauty. And when I talk about maintaining my beauty, I'm finding it to be a challenge because I think I'm just not really ready to age. And it's happening anyway. It's not much that I can do about it.
Yeah.
So it's a challenge. I think about, when I'm ready to go places and maybe I feel like I need to do a little extra things that I never had to be concerned about back in the day. I put on my jeans, my heels, and I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm looking good.
That's all you need.
And I'm not saying I'm not looking good now.
Because you are.
Thank you so much.
And she's young and vibrant, so by the way.
Oh, she's being sweet. She's the vibrant one over here. But yeah, I feel like it's a challenge. I can't eat the things that I wanted to eat. Before, I didn't have to worry about that. The weight didn't come on, I can pig out, eat sweets and junk food leisurely. But now I have to be more conscious. I have to cut back and not eat starch all the time because I want to maintain my weight. I want to maintain that figure.
Right.
And also I want to have good health because let's face it, I'm not in my 20s or 30s anymore. I'm not that very young woman. And those things are challenging. So for me, I want to maintain my beauty overall. And I'm finding that to be a bit challenging now. And I'm just saying, not only as a Black woman, but just as a woman.
A woman overall.
And I can definitely come back and talk about some more things too, but I don't want to just make it all about me. I definitely want you guys to comment below and let us know what challenges you're having. But Jen,
well,
can you share?
I believe that I'm perfectly imperfect and I'm just fine with that. I'm just fine with that though, y'all. You know what challenges I feel? Yes, physical challenges. The things that I used to do, like I would lose weight just thinking about losing weight, and next all the pounds drop off. Now it's a little bit harder.
Okay.
Things that I noticed, and I'm gonna say social media has a lot to do with it too. Things that I didn't notice before. I'm like, wait a minute, there's a wrinkle right here, or whatever. Or no, I gotta smile. I can't be smiling because I don't want no laugh lines. All those things that I didn't even care about before. Now I'm noticing. However, I'm embracing them. Like I said, I'm perfectly imperfect
and happy.
Yes. So that's just a plug right there, y'all.
Well,
for Real Talkers. But and not to even to cut you off, my biggest challenge, to be honest, is trying to dispel the rumors that Black women are always angry or like we always have issues and whatnot. And for me, like I mean, I don't know. I think I'm not the happiest person on earth, but I'm always like I love being happy. Like that energy is just who I am. I'm not a miserable person. So sometimes what I see on TV or I see on social media about other cultures and our own culture, and then saying that Black women are angry or we always are confrontational, those type of things. That's totally not true. We're not angry, we're strong.
Very.
We're not mad. We're not a mad Black woman. We carry a lot of weight. And I'm gonna be honest, and I'm just saying because we're royal in our DNA, and heavy the head that wears the crown, that they say. So the Black woman is like the DNA of the whole world. So we carry this weight with us because we want to make sure we are right, our family is right, our children, our loved ones, and we carry that weight. So it might seem like we come across as difficult or angry, but we're not difficult or angry. We're just trying to solve the world's problems, basically trying to make sure everybody's okay. And at times we forget ourselves. And in forgetting ourselves, it starts to wear on our physical being. So hence later on we start worrying about that, because those things we didn't have to carry that before. We just be moving through life like, but as we gotten older, we're coming into ourselves and who we are as as women.
Yes.
and again, I always said from when I was younger, like, listen, I'm royal, like just like the royal family across the pond. Like it's been in my DNA. So
yes,
as we get older, we start to think about life differently, and we carry the weight of things differently. So it might show in our physical appearance. Okay. Because we busy carrying you, John and them, the kids, nieces, nephews, our sons, our daughters, loved ones, and husbands, whatever. So that's just what it is. But I think again, one of the biggest challenges I have is just to dispel that rumor. Oh my God, of I said rumor challenge, challenge, y'all. Challenge, yeah, because I was going down a rabbit hole because I could go down a rabbit of that challenge of dispelling that we're angry, and we're not. We're lovely. We're brilliant. We're beautiful. We're black. We come in all shades, hues, colors, and we're magical. And once we put it on you, there's no going back from it. Every race that has come across our path, it's no going back from it. I'm just saying, and I'm not gonna take that back either. You ain't gotta cut that out. I'm telling you, once we put our magic on you, it's too late.
Black girl magic. What is that? What did my shirt say?
Black girl glam.
That too. Black girl glam. And black girl magic.
I said a lot. But after I said all that, and I'm sorry because I went down a rabbit hole. But when it comes to like black women, blackness, yes, and owning our the crown that we were born into, I'm passionate about that.
You don't need to apologize for that. Okay.
You're not ready.
Get ready. Sorry. No, get ready. Get ready.
We can't help you. Like this is where we was born this way.
Hello. And actually, so many people want to have what we possess as black women. Absolutely. And as a black woman, you got to know that you are already this princess.
Absolutely.
People like pay Jen was for saying, this. We're already people royal. Pay for it. We are. But you know what, Jen? I have another. I have another big challenge right now. And I'm not the only one, I'm sure, but just finding not only a good man, but a good man that you actually mesh well with, right? That's ready to be committed to you as much as you're ready to be committed to him. Oh man! So that's another challenge, and it's a big challenge. It is. And I keep trying to understand why. Why is that?
I don't know, and I'm gonna tell you that I thought about it the other day. I felt like I said, you know what? I might just be single and only because, yes, I am a lot because I'm, I could be bubbly and I could be very, I'm serious, but at the same time, and sometimes I'm innocent. Innocence is ignorance, but sometimes it goes hand in hand. But finding the right one, I guess sometimes past experiences make us jaded towards like open ourselves up to the right one, and they might be in front of us. I know I probably, when you block yourself because you want to protect yourself, you block yourself from the good and the bad. So I know there's times, I know there's times where I kind of just, maybe it might have been a good thing, and I just jacked it up from the beginning, like nah.
Like you just self-sabotage.
Oh, absolutely, I have done that. Okay. Now, finding the right, you are absolutely right. It's like trying to find a needle in a rug.
Because I definitely have met some good men and had good men in my life. And I know that I'm a good woman, and gentlemen who have known me that I've shared and been in a relationship with, I believe they would say the same thing. But for some reason or different reasons, we're still not together. So it's not only about just finding a good man, because you can have a good man. I can have a good man, but it needs to be the good man who's going to love me the way that I need to be loved, and that attraction needs to be there. Attraction is still important. And when I say attraction, I am not talking about somebody who's handsome or fine, because that don't have anything to do with it. You could be fine, yes,
and ugly on the inside.
Or you could be average looking, but I need to, that attraction needs to be there, that chemistry, that drive, that connection, in order for us to build that emotional connect, that chemistry. I need all of that to mesh well with you.
Yeah. You're
Plus,
absolutely right.
You're a good man. So, good man, that attraction still needs to be there for the good man, because if not, then I don't want that good man to waste time with me, because I'm going to end up being a bad investment. I'm sorry. I'm going to be a bad investment for him if he's a good man and the attraction isn't there, and I'm not able to really just be able to fall in love, because that's still important to me. I'm not that type of woman that's gold digging, that's looking for somebody that can take care of me. That's wonderful, but to me that's the icing on the cake if that happened. But it's not primary. I'm not even looking or expecting that. So, good man, if you're out there and you meet a woman and you know that you're a good man, but for some reason you don't connect with her on the level or in the way that both of you find it to be cohesive, then maybe you just got to find someone else that's going to be good for you. It doesn't take away from you being a good man.
Absolutely.
And sometimes that is the blessing, that the person loved you enough or cared about you enough to walk away, because they knew they couldn't love you the way that you deserve to be loved. And in the same way, if you can't love me in the way that I deserve to be loved and want to be loved and need to be loved, then I need to find that strength to walk away. And I pray that I can do that, because I know it's not an easy thing. I mean, so for me,
a good man.
Yes, that's a big challenge.
I do believe that, I'm not saying a good man is hard to find, because it depends on your definition.
Okay, well, what's yours?
Before I go into my definition, you know how you like, all right, I'm casting my net or whatever, or he's gonna find. Maybe it's just different ponds, and we're not in the area where that pond is, where those fish are. I don't know. I can go down a rabbit hole on this one too. But
maybe they're not in your zip code. Maybe that good man is not in your zip code.
and I can assure you they are not.
Okay.
Not, and I'm not saying they're not good. Monogamous is a part of being a good man. Going back to what's a good man
for you, but I'm gonna say for me too.
For monogamy, so very at the top of the list. Like so important, because with that comes your trust. Like
it's like, what wouldn't you give? I think that's another part of it that's important, when you're in something monogamous, that you really need to be upfront and honest with each other, so you don't waste that time, right? You got to be upfront and honest, but what wouldn't I give? It's not much that I wouldn't give for the right situation or the right person.
Listen, I am all in, if that's the case. And of course you got to be evenly yoked. And I'm not saying evenly yoked meaning like finances, intellect, wit, blah blah blah. Like even yoke, like you might have 60 of this and I got 40 of that, and I might have 70 of this and you got 30 of that. Like so, and then it goes just like this.
You're talking about balancing each other out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And and we just like the the id and the ego, the yin and the yang. You know, once you have that, it's smooth. It's not pressure. It's a smooth process, and I think that's very important.
I think
that is very important. I don't want to come home and you look at me like, there she go, that's not good. That's not good. I want to come like, oh my God, I can't wait. My best friend is at home, or what we doing today? Like, I want to be with my best friend, my best male friend.
Yes.
And I believe that is so important. I can tell you, I don't know if I haven't had that in like such a long time. So I might have forgot what it was.
Should you settle? Because I'm not in the business of settling.
No.
I'm not.
I'm so out of practice, y'all. We went recently to this event and I saw this.
Are you talking about the Capital Jazz Fest, Jennifer?
I saw this chocolate dream.
Ooh!
He wasn't even in my dreams. He was right in real life. And it just was like, oh, I see you, see me. I see you, see me looking at you, and I see you looking at me. But still, I'm I didn't say a word because I was just like, you look at somebody and you like, and my exact words was like, God Almighty. So I just let it go because I'm not in that space. Like whatever, I'm just moving around. Then I see him again, and
a second time.
Yes, and then
okay. Well, I don't know. That sounds like fate.
You know how out of practice I am. I fumbled the ball. I didn't even know because I was just talking and I was like, okay, bye. I was like, what is wrong with you? But because part of me is a little jaded,
okay,
and I'm too scared to even try to take that leap. And a part of me is out of practice. So I don't know if he could have been good or bad or nothing at all. It could have just been like somebody just being friendly. But I do know that that energy was there because we both was like, he was like, I saw you, I remember you, and I was like, I remember you.
So bottom line, y'all, you know what is that saying goes? I don't know. You got to be properly prepared for that moment. Proper preparation.
Yeah, because I'm so out of this. I'm not prepared. So if somebody came to me right now, I probably would be the same way I am, closed off. Not closed off, but like, hey, how you doing? I mean, you know, I'm smart, but I don't know. I'm not ready. I don't think I'm ready yet, or maybe I'm so out of practice that I'm not ready to just.
Oh, it sounds to me like a little fear.
It is
a little fear.
It is, yes. But again, like you know how sometimes you kissing frogs and you trying to get to the prince or whatever. Yeah. After that, you're like, I don't want to kiss no more frogs. I'm over it.
I know. You know what's so funny because well, just so you know, we were at the Capital Jazz Fest together this past weekend down in Maryland, having a great time.
Oh, and Maryland, I love. But go ahead.
Yeah, so you're talking about the chocolate, good tall drink of chocolate or
drink
a chocolate milk. I don't know. My brother actually called me today, and he's like, "Chalk, so did you meet anyone?" Because he knows that I'm at that point in life where I would like to
meet someone. Yeah,
absolutely. I would like to meet the right one, not just someone. And I told him, no, I didn't meet anyone, and there was 1,000 fine men there. But I think my mindset, if you're looking for a man, I can't tell you that they're good men, but I guess some of them have to be good, just like some of the women have to be good. Because hello, we were there and we're good women. But no, I didn't pay anybody too much attention.
I really with horse blinders.
I really didn't. So when I told him that, he could not believe it. He just could not believe it. But Jen, I wish I would have been with you when you had seen that guy.
I don't know the mindset I was in. I was just trying to just get to my destination. But I do know I noticed him from one side of the park to all the way on the other side. And sir, you were fine, tall drink of water. I'm just saying. And if you ever see this, I'm not taking that back either.
Did anything get a little excited when you saw him? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. That's a little too spicy.
All I know is he was like, all right, I'm walking away. And I was like, and I said, all right, bye. Oh my God.
Well, sometimes, I don't know, women, do you guys think this, but sometimes when you see a man and his body is just perfect and he's so handsome and just gorgeous, do you feel like he's just going to be a player? Because a lot of times I've heard women say that he's probably just a player.
That's that's one of my thoughts.
Yeah.
You hit that on the nose. So, she hit it on the nose.
And part of that can be like self-sabotage because I think that you're gorgeous and you're a beautiful woman and you got it going on. So imagine that this guy saw you, and not that guy, but a man in general, and he had that same thought process. And he just let you get away because that's what he thought when he saw you.
And it's so funny because I saw this something on social media the other day, and it was like talking about my sign or whatever. I'm not too big into signs, but it was head on. It said, when I'm not like really like when flirting. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna wait because I thought, okay, you're gonna say, let's exchange information. But maybe nowadays women are the aggressors. But I didn't grow up in that era that women are the aggressors. Like I was like, I thought he was gonna ask me, but maybe he was waiting for me to ask him because he was so fine that he's used to women asking him. And he ventured upon me, and I was like, what you waiting for?
Well, you know what, Jen, that's a good point. So men, if you're listening to us, comment below, let us know.
Yeah.
Is it cool if a woman approaches you?
Yeah.
And if she initiates the conversation, because she see that you looking at her.
Yeah. I mean, I've done that before. Like just being playful. I was at a wedding with my mom, and there was this cute guy, and we're friends to this day. We're just cool on Facebook only. And he was at the wedding, and I was like, "You here with somebody?" And then he was like, "No." I said, "Oh, then now you here with me. So give me your number." And my mother was cracking up. I was like, "Nah," and we dated for a little while, and nothing happened. I think because again, I don't know. I just self-sabotage, but I was the aggressor in that case. Okay. But overall, I grew up in that of like, no, he's gonna be the aggressor and ask me because he was standing there, and I'm like, why is he standing here? What are you waiting for? You want my number or what? And maybe I should have said that, like, you want my number or what? Because you standing here. Okay. But I was so shy. I was surprised at myself.
So you did end up giving it to him?
No.
You didn't. It was a missed opportunity.
It was like 2 ships passing in the
night.
Oh
my gosh. So gentlemen, that's what we're trying to get some answers, right? Let us know. Is it a deterrent for you? Does that make you less interested in the woman if she approaches you and offers you her phone number? Or let's say you guys talk and it seemed like you're hitting it off and you exchange phone numbers. And you guys decide to exchange phone numbers, and then she calls you first. Like, is it okay to do that? Are you going to treat her less than the other woman that you might have been interested in? Like, we want to know, what are some of these rules? But those are some of the biggest challenges that I'm having right now. Yeah. As a woman, as a Black woman, we want to hear from you.
Yes, we do.
Anything else you'd like to add,
Please,
Jen?
No, we do. We want to hear from you. Please tell us, because if I'm doing something wrong, like, I don't mind you telling me, because I love good criticism, positive criticism.
Okay.
Right? But comment below, call us. I know we're going to be going live again soon. Call us.
Next week, I hope we're going live.
As soon as the smoke clears, y'all. Yes. We in some craziness right now. But please, we're gonna go live. I'm interested in hearing what you guys have to say.
Yes. So comment below. Yep. Follow us on Instagram at RealTalkers.
Yes.
On Facebook at RealTalkers.
Absolutely.
And here on YouTube at RealTalkers. And by the way, these T-shirts are from RealTalkers.
On the website.
Yes, that's the number 4, RealTalkers.com. Yay. So RealTalkers actually have T-shirt designs by the owners of the company. We just came up with a couple real talk sayings and things that we want to put out there.
Like
so if it's something you would like to see on a T-shirt, put that below. I put it on a T-shirt. We can sell it. So that's RealTalkers.com. Yep. There's also a card game. You can play this game too.
Absolutely. I wish we had it right here. The game is dope. I'm telling you, it's so much fun.
For Real Talkers. So thank you so much. This has been so much fun.
It was.
Yes, this is For Real Talkers.
We're real people.
Say real things. Bye.